How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Alan Wake 2. I've heard nothing but good things about this game and I'm excited to play it because I actually purchased the Call of Duty 2 campaign. Let me tell you guys, the Call of Duty 2 campaign was abysmal. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So I'm very much looking forward to getting into the good games again. The good games. So let's begin. Gonna play on normal difficulty. I have played Alan Wake. We have played Alan Wake 1, not on the channel, and I've played Control, which is on the channel.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Okay. Sad, the game didn't have nudity sensor on. Now we got it on, we can start. Yes, I think, I don't know, I can't. When we look, can't really, game's not letting us get a look at it. Oh, there we go. It does kind of look like a producer guy, but we can't quite get a good look at him, so I can't be 100%. It's gonna be the shadow people. His name was Ed, wasn't it?
Already gone.
Huh. A screaming? Oh, hello. Beautiful game. Playing on a 4070 Ti. Game's looking good, guys. I hope you're enjoying the sweet quality. I did have a 38. I did have a 3080 when I first tried to play this game. It was struggling. Oh. That Alan? That looked like Alan to me. Yeah, what's this? Hammond's do's and don'ts. Yeah, the 3080 was real struggling with this game. This 4070 Ti, I think it's just smashed. I think it's because of the two NVENCs. When I try and record, you don't know the new 47 cards, 4070 Ti Plus, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, have two NVENCs. So recording's done on a completely separate one, which means it's just crystal clear. It barely affects the game. Which completely eradicates, in my opinion, the need for two PC setups. It's coming. Am I in it? How rude. We go this way? No. There's a building. Oh. Oh no. Whoa. Run. We get into the light. Oh. What the hell? So that does mean that weren't shadow people.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm done. What the fuck?
Cool. Yeah, they weren't the you know, the shadow people from First Alan Wake. And I think the hint there is that when I got into the light, they were still able to attack me. Obviously, light in the old Alan Wake was safety. That's my first suggestion there. My second suggestion, a whole new load of paranormal entities, man. We're gonna find out. Yes! What an intro. Alright. Game's about 20 hours long.
How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just
Human, you just saw that.
stuff.
Spilled it all down myself.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show.
Oh well.
You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
So who is this?
Casey, tell him to stop brooding so
Oh,
much.
okay. So this is the
I
police
will.
lady, I'm pretty sure.
Bye, kiddo.
Yep. In case.
Logan thinks you should
Payne,
try cheering up.
Another guy that plays Max Payne.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
In sync.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
This is where I think this is probably where the start of the game was.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Okay. We need to go take a look at the map. Then we're Casey. Map unlocked. We're currently over here. Go get to the crime scene, find the deputy.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can
Have a look.
take a look.
Hey, Over here.
Hello, Mr. Officer.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
It's alright, because he's a man, yeah. I get it.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah.
I don't need to
Couple
say
out
it,
of
she voice
towners.
acts Phil.
I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Could you use a
What can
briefing?
you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Okay.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
He seems so embarrassed of him. Don't worry, dude. Gets better.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Ace.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Ace.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Ace was a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze the clues and progress the investigation. WAS and D to move around and zoom in. The Cauldron Lake murders. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Find the connections will help our search for the killer. So you're now free. Let's have a look at this. So, murder methods, slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies will not cause a death, chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. All victims reported missing in 2010, no other commodities. Ed Lane, Wendy Davis, Percy, bruises on the wrist, all bodies experience bloating, tattooing of the body post-mortem. They have nothing in common. Animal butchery technique. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby
Cracking it.
threats.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Go, Casey.
Nature.
What?
Give me
Beautiful.
a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a
What's up
better
here?
detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us.
Ah, I knew there'd be something.
I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to
In
cops who
virtual
say this is
bacon
their last
jam.
case.
Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Manifest vacations of the dead of night. It will admit missing Doberman. Huh. Okay, so we actually need to look around. Off the beaten track, as they say.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance no longer is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Cool. Clearly no one stays in this camp anymore because it is decrepit. Hey Casey, wait there a minute. Back.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Probably something up there. Oh, maybe not. Is that off to the path then? Here? Here we go. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. Turning gliding water to the bottom of the falls. Remember a mortal and pestle. Quite like one which the Cauldron Lake was able to revive through the night.
Is that a
Oh.
kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
My dad used to say when
Casey
going get
hates the
stuff,
endless
stuff
jokes
gets
about
going.
coincidentally having the
Not
same
sure the
name as
stuff
a
gets
fake
going,
detective.
but maybe you'll find it
He
inspiring.
hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragment. You can upgrade weapons. Ah. Sweet. We're gonna meet Casey here?
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a
Thanks.
bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Basically, that's a no. Hey, they got a phone booth. I'm gonna head down here quick.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Take those. All right.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Witch's hut. Hello? Actually, nothing in there. Nothing around the back. What we got here? Friday, Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her I like her yet. Point more, she said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. Guess that's fair. He wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls. Sunday, I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Stuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I said I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird's going down there. We'll find out what's going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's going to be epic. What did you find? Are you still alive?
A lunchbox again.
Ah.
Who's leaving these out here?
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan watching over. Remember that Alan. Oh, it's the wind blowing. That's what I keep hearing there, isn't it? Oh, wait. Explore. Oh, that's the water. How good the reflection is. You can barely tell. That's insane. Witch's ladle. Round but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named the Witch's Ladle. Hear it. Upland. Where do they go? They just disappear. How do they just disappear? Have I technically not got that then? Must have now, right? Yeah, I have now. Okay, so I actually need to... These I actually need to... Right, so I need to go... That's a dead end. We need to go back to the hut. Climb up. Yep. Leaky bridge. Right. This. I have to hover over those to make it count. Yeah. Okay. Fine, so we just need to grab this sign as well. Make sure we're not missing anything. Need to hover over that. Okay, so we got that as well. Oh, we missed one back up there. We actually want to go all the way back up. Kind of do. Kind of do. Not gonna lie. Kind of want to go all the way back up and get it. Ah, okay. Why do I do this?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Back up there. Well, we know now. This will be the last time. Like, we know that we have to interact with all those. Is it here? Right. Not interact with them. Well, yeah, interact with them and hover over. Thing is, I didn't do that. I read it, but I read it outside the... Oh, right. Now, we can continue properly. Until the next shiny new toy. Oh, he's coming back up. He's like, you took too long. Told ya. No. He said round the general store. I mean, we heard them over here anyway. We know they're over this way.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
I love it. I love how they excited they are to get the FBI in their town.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and with the mob. You forgot.
Some suspicious activity spotted at the field of... I'm hoping we can come back and read that. Oh, maybe I can...
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Okay, now we can read it. Some suspicious activity spotted. The field authority saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found. Some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self train the fielder. Nothing to report. Some animals regular. Hunters out after dark. Poachers heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Got to keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained out there. Anything else on here? Doesn't look like it. Anything back here? Camping equipment. You must use it as like a shelter then? Where's the door after? Right, let's go. We went down there. They're not going to talk to each other? I'm assuming I missed all the conversation that's supposed to happen.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know. Procedures and
Strap.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Yeah, floating.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
What's your first key image? You can place it on the caseboard inside the mine place.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Consistent with previous murders. Prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard and your goals. Okay.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Oh.
Keep trying.
Oh, we're just placed there. Okay.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goal. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Over here.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Oh, it's a bit hot. Bit hot.
Someone left in a hurry.
Oh, they're the ones that
Tripod over.
probably.
Was it for a camera?
Okay. That's the case board. The killer's multiple. Let's.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
The victim taught someone. Ah, okay.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until
One of us.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
He's been missing since 2010. Same as the other victims.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Yep.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something
Alan
this
Wake.
town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Hmm.
I think that's every...
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Here we go. These already.
They planned for the
Oh.
profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Use profile inside Saga's mind placed inside the heads of the suspected victim. Suspect's victim. Missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Then ritual.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay. Came from Cauldron Lake.
This mug always cheers me up. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yep.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
She's right.
Probably looking
So we played as him.
safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They...
Oh, I skipped that dialogue by mistake.
A page full
That's
of
annoying.
text on one side. Not
I
a
didn't mean to
text.
skip that.
Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Alan.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words.
Alan.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Okay. Manuscript pages. Here's one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he has suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page they had found. The first step down into terrifying depth. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words. Someone knew they were here. What were they doing? Someone playing a game with them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them?
We found a page in the woods. A a story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him, in his chest. I must find out what.
Okay. We go to the case board again. We got.
I think he came from the lake,
Anything else here?
but his tracks make no sense.
Something hidden inside of it.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Oh. Right.
Casey.
Lovely.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay. Thank God. We're not doing it here now.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about
You made it
control.
back. Good.
Deciding what happens to who.
You
Don't
said
let it
control.
drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
There we go.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being...
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies.
Oh.
Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Probably why they're fascinated and enjoying it. Like I said earlier, they got the FBI in town. It's like you watch all movies and things like that. And it's like, oh, the FBI coming here. Oh, let's see them in the system. Hold on, Casey. I'm just going to check this out.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
There's another lunchbox.
We are all in this together here. I have a heroic day. I'm back.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera?
Record it.
A snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
to stuff in something for us to find.
We'll find out when we get it to the morgue. You go on ahead.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
About wildlife. Ah, back of the car.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Okay, I reckon this is probably a good place in the first episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button. I know I'm going to enjoy this game so much. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, but most importantly, get yourselves a beautiful day, and bye-bye.